Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, let's talk about one of the laughing stocks in boxing. Look, Devin Haney, he he's done good business. I give his father a pat on the back when it comes to business, stealing those DAZN bags despite not being the biggest name out there, not the most exciting style in boxing. It's put me asleep a few times, but he's one of the higher paid younger fighters out there. He's doing his thing, not taking any risk, being gifted belts. I mean, I would love to have Devin Haney's career in terms of finances and the money that he's made. But he's definitely one of the laughing stocks in boxing. But here is something that could really get him some respect, some much needed respect in his boxing game. Now, some people say he's the most avoided fighter, the most duck fighter. No, he's not, man. Nobody's scared to fight Devin Haney, bro. Nobody. Demetrius Andrade is the most avoided fighter in boxing, the most ducked fighter in boxing. This guy's not even a close second. He's a gifted fighter that has benefited from politics. WBC protected him. They continued to gift him belts on 2 occasions. He has yet to fight a mandatory. Gave up his belt, then was gifted back to him. And now he's fighting washed fighters, fighters past their prime, getting rocked and almost knocked out by a past Linares and never recovered. So there's something he has to do in order to get some much needed recognition. People in boxing don't really recognize him as a champion because he's really not. Everyone knows Teofimo is the true WBC lightweight champion. I mean, he beat the man. This guy, who did he beat? Can you even say the guy's name? Do you remember his name that he beat for the title? Because right now I'm struggling to remember. I'm really struggling. I'm trying not to look at BoxRec, but who the hell did he beat for the WBC title? There you go. I think it was. Let me just look, because I don't remember, man. Abdulayev. Okay. He beat Abdulayev. Very green Russian fighter. Had a good performance. One of his better performances in his career. Now he's been complaining that nobody wants to fight him. Well, that has changed. There is someone out there that's calling you out. And his name is Regis Prograis. He is a capable, legitimate, former champion, top contender at 140 pounds. Prograis is in much need of a significant fight. He's done jack shit since Josh Taylor whooped him. Still in denial that he got defeated. But he's a good fighter. He's a worthy opponent. He'll be the best opponent to date for Devin Haney. And if Eddie Hearn is floating the idea of moving up to 140 pounds, Regis Prograis certainly would like to welcome Devin Haney to the junior welterweight division. Now, Prograis just recently signed with Richard Schaefer. Now, Schaefer has this new company, Paragalum. I don't know how you pronounce it. I mean, he's making some noise, but it was the same shit with Ringstar. He signed a few fighters and it never went nowhere. Now, from the press release, it seems like Richard is willing to do business with all the promoters, whether it makes sense for his clients. And this is a fight that Prograis really needs. I mean, he's done nothing since Taylor whooped him. He's only fought twice, I believe. A showcase fight against a Mayweather promoted fighter, then a shit performance against Ivan Redkach on Triller. He's a hardworking fighter. He's a dangerous fighter. It'll be a significant fight, man, and if we get some answers, we would definitely get some answers on Devin Haney if he's for real. I mean, we don't even know if he's for real at 35, but if he moves up to 140 and puts on a statement or just outclasses Regis Prograis, then you got to say he's definitely the goods. and is capable of even winning titles at 140 pounds. Maybe even capable of competing against a Josh Taylor, even though he hasn't faced the elites in the lightweight division thus far. Of course, this is all wishful thinking. I doubt that Devin Haney will fight Regis Prograis in his first fight at 140 pounds. It's just not. It's not something he does. It's not in his DNA. I mean, he's looking for an opponent. This guy is willing to oblige. He's your best opponent to date, the most dangerous, one of the more dangerous contenders out there. So, Devin Haney is in need of some dance partners, and he's definitely in some need in the respect department. This is something that he should definitely do. You know, he'll get some much needed recognition. He'll get some much needed respect, and he will no longer be one of the laughing stocks in boxing. Especially if he gets rid of that gifted belt, moves up in weight, and outclasses the Regis Prograis. I have to see it to believe it. I don't know who wins that fight, to be honest. Prograis may be too dangerous for his first fight at 140, maybe too seasoned. It'll be a man against a boy, a 32-year-old man against a 22-year-old boy. But maybe the boy is too quick, too slick for him. Maybe he's too athletic for him. But I don't think Devin has the physical strength to do what Josh Taylor did to Prograis, so he's going to have to fight him a totally different way. Perhaps a Stanka, put everybody to sleep. I think that's the only way Devin Haney beats Prograis. He can't go toe-to-toe or try to out-muscle Regis Prograis. But it's a really good fight. Be interested in seeing it. Don't know who really wins, to be honest, because Prograis has looked lackluster ever since Taylor whooped him. But Prograis is in much need of a big fight. He will definitely get up for this fight, and he'll be a dangerous opponent for Devin Haney. I doubt it happens, but I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about how Devin is not the most avoided fighter. He still has a lot to prove and still is ways away from not having that title of being gifted and one of the laughing stocks in boxing. So I expect another safe opponent for Devin Haney in his next fight. I know JoJo is out there, but JoJo has business with Ryan, in-house business that they're going to do before pursuing a big fight or even a bigger fight after that. People want to report about, purses and what he would get to fight this guy, what he would get to fight. Yeah, I really don't know what they're getting. You're only getting commission reports, which doesn't determine the full bottom line of what a fighter gets. You're only getting guaranteed information, guaranteed purse information. You're not getting the other income streams that a fighter has. So no one really knows what they get paid. I know the guarantees Devin got for his last fight, and it's significant, especially for a gifted world champion who hasn't really legitimately fought any top opponents. $3 million to fight Linares, guaranteed. That's just guaranteed money. Who knows what he made off of other income streams. But he's doing his thing business-wise, but he needs to start doing his thing in that ring. And, get some much-needed respect. This is it, man. No one else is out there in the lightweight division. Everyone else is not available. JoJo is most likely going to stay on course to fight Ryan in a significant fight. In the meantime, if you're going to jump up and back up to, from lightweight to junior welterweight, Prograis is the guy that can get you that much-needed recognition. Victor Postal, he's 37 years old, past it. It's just another Gamboa Linares type. A former world champion who's past his best days. And that's all we're going to see with Devin so far. But hey, man, his father talks good game, man, but he ain't really trying to make these big fights happen, man. He don't really believe in his son that much. So they're going to milk it as much as they want. But we'll see if Devin Haney's the goods maybe a lot later down the road. Until the milking is done and the showcases against past world champions comes to an end. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.